welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at a wombo combo of a tech unboxing. We have the UGreen 100W charger, as well as the UGreen 20,000 milliamp two-way fast charging power brick with 100 watts. Now I went ahead and ordered these together because they were on sale. I think this was not quite half off, but it was a really good deal. And I've been looking for a portable charger that provides USB-C charging and fast charging at a high wattage. I've been using the Aukey power bank for the past 10-15 years, and it's pretty old. You see it still has, I believe, USB 2.0, and then you charge it via Lightning or micro USB. It's 20,000 milliamp hours, but it only outputs at 5 volts, so pretty low for today's standards. A pretty pleasant unboxing experience. I've never owned a UGreen product before, but it seems pretty high quality. Okay, so we unboxed the items, and let's go ahead and look at the wall plug first. This wall plug is pretty small. I would say it's smaller than a MacBook Pro charger, but just a quick rundown. This wall charger is capable of a total output of 100 watts max. We have 2 USB-C charger ports up here that are capable of 100 watts if you're just using one of them. But I think if you use 2, it splits that up. And then this bottom USB-A 3.0, I believe, is capable of 22.5 watts max. And then this USB on the top of the USB-A is also capable of 22.5 watts max. So you'll see there's a little image imprinted on here, but these top two, there's a picture for a laptop or a phone, meaning that it can charge faster and more power demanding items like a Steam Deck or a Switch or a laptop. While these bottom two, it's a phone icon. So it's gonna be for smaller items or items that don't require that much power that fast. But yeah, it's pretty compact. I have for comparison here the MacBook Pro charger. This has a max output of 67 watts. So already this is beating that if you're just using one input. But I would argue that even if you're using both or multiple, it would still charge this evenly as fast. Next up, looking at the actual power bank itself. So within here comes a USB-C to USB-C charger and a little carrying case, as well as the instruction manual. It's a nice little felt like carrying case. I don't know if I would carry it in here. I don't know. It's kind of, to me, a power brick is kind of a rugged item anyway. So size-wise, this actually isn't that much larger than my old 20,000 milliamp. You can actually see it's maybe a little bit thicker, but in terms of height and width, it does fit in the profile of the other one. Maybe a little wider. Weight-wise, I would say it's about the same. This may be a little bit heavier, but it feels really good quality. Not saying this doesn't either, but this finish just makes it feel like almost like an Apple product. So to explain the inputs, I'm actually going to use the included instruction manual. This highlights it really, really well on the power delivery and what you can do. Essentially, if you're using just one port, you're going to get 100 watts out of it. And if you split it up via ports, you're going to get different power distribution. But with 65 watts being included, this can charge even a MacBook Pro, or it can charge the Steam Deck while you're playing it, which a lot of power banks are not able to do with this kind of power. Additionally, on the side right here, we have a button where you can see the percentage of the power bank and see how much charge you have left. And nice little instructions right here in case you forget what wattage you can get out of here. Really helpful stuff. So one of the main reasons I actually got this power brick was, one, because of the output, but 2, because it can support big devices like I mentioned before, MacBooks, handheld PCs. And I wanted to try and run this experiment to see how long it takes this power brick to charge the Steam Deck from a dead battery. So right now, the Steam Deck is completely dead. I made sure it was by playing a lot of games, and it survived not that long, like usual. But we're gonna go ahead and plug in USB-C to the Steam Deck and then to the 100-watt output right here. This is the UGreen USB-C cord that came with the actual brick, but it's just a USB-C cable. It shouldn't really matter. And I do have a little clock right here as well that I'm going to run so that we can see how long it takes. I won't leave it on the screen because it's gonna die. Well, I'll put it right here. Go ahead and plug it in. And then to start it, you see it's at 100 battery right now. Steam Deck just started, so let's go ahead and start the stopwatch. So the Steam Deck did boot up. If we go ahead and click on the battery right here, so it's saying about calculating charge time about 2 hours and 9 minutes, and it's dropping pretty quickly. 7 minutes now. 8 minutes now. Oh, that went up. 7 minutes again. All right, I'll leave this up. All right, we can see right here, we're about halfway through the charge right now, 54%, a little past an hour long, and we have 51% on the battery left. All right, guys, let's go ahead and stop it there. So if you see here, it took about a little over 3 hours to fully charge the Steam Deck up. It says projected charging time is 0 hours with 0 minutes. I don't think it's gonna hit 100%, or if it actually does. The battery is actually sitting at 1% as well. You can see right here. Now, a few things. I did expect this battery to have more capacity than it actually does, but I think I might be looking at it differently. The way I see it here, these 3 hours and 6 minutes are just how much longer you can play your Steam Deck if you're away from a power source. So if you're on the plane and you already get 3 hours, you just have 6 now. So I think that might be a better way of looking at it than, oh, well, this can only charge it up and it takes so long to do so, and it can only charge it once. That's not really the case. I guess it is, but let's look at it more positively. And of course, I know I'm harping on the battery more, but like I mentioned before, the UGreen power brick is something that you should not sleep on. I've actually replaced my Steam Deck stock charger with this. It is a little bit bigger, but this has way more inputs. And this thing, because it's coming from the wall, is a lot faster. Like, this is 45 watts, this is 100, so this does actually charge it faster than this. Not sure why the power bank doesn't charge as fast. Maybe there's a mode that I have to put it into, or maybe I'm not using the right input, but I think I am. Still, this is a great way to prolong your gaming. I wouldn't say it's as small as to just attach it to the back. That might add some weight, but you get a pretty long USB-C cord and you can just play this portably anywhere. And it's very, very convenient, and you can play it with this without draining the Steam Deck, which is pretty important. All right, guys, so that was my quick little video on the UGreen wall adapter and UGreen 100-watt power bank. Really good products with great build quality. And honestly, they are great for big devices as much as they are for little devices. With the amount of ports they have, you can charge almost anything that you're going to need. I mean, it's not like a generator, but you know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I think I got these two in a bundle for close to $100, which may seem like a lot, but if you're traveling a lot, or if you want to consolidate all the different power adapters you have into just one, I think this is way worth the price, and I would highly recommend it. If you guys like the video, drop a like. If you want to see more stuff in the future, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.